Oh my god, how is everyone doing today? Sorry for the little wait. I had to organize something. I had to double check if my charger was working. Oh, I hope everybody got a drink with them and are being hydrated. God, mine's behind my computer. Whoopsie. Your keyboard is having a stroke. That's sick. Philips headquarters. I like Philips' stuff. They have some really good headphones. I believe Philips did a collaboration with Sony one time. And they made some really banging headphones, but unfortunately they were limited edition. My brother-in-law has them. They're so cool. You can, like, the music there is absolutely wonderful. How has everybody's week been so far? I unfortunately couldn't stream yesterday. I made such a big roast yesterday, but I cooked the meat and wine, and I think I have an allergic reaction to red wine. But like I'm surprised because it like when you're cooking it, it like evaporates. So I'm a bit unsure like why it would happen. But it happened to me like a long time ago. I genuinely thought that I was over it because I've had food cooked in wine before, like ratatouille. By the way, I don't know if you guys tried ratatouille, but it's absolutely amazing. Philips also started in my city. Really? That's amazing. Have you ever had a school field trip to like the Philips studio or whatever? Because I feel like I don't know, in my country that's what we did. If there was like a factory or something that was like really important to my city or like my country, we would go there. The best football in the Netherlands, that's also in my city, was started by Philips Sport Department Football Club. Oh, that's cool. Do you watch football? Oh, by the way, are we talking about soccer or like American football? Well, rugby. Only to the museum? Oh, that's a shame. I remember when I was a child, I went to a candy factory with my classmates, and for some reason they took us to a Catholic church. I don't know why, but it was weird. Apparently that church in particular has like a end of the world bunker. It was strange. Hi, Sarcastic Slav. Are you using a PC to use your avatar? Yes, I am. However, the program that I'm using specifically for my character to react to my face, you can also use it for iPhone or like iPad. Soccer. I mean, my partner used to play like rugby, so he calls that football and the other one soccer. But I guess that's just what Australians do. Hi, Carolyn. How are you doing? I once went to the main Heineken factory. That was fun. I got a beer pin. Oh my god, that's so cool. I think. I don't know if I was the one that went. I think it was. I don't know. Sometimes I swear to God, there's times that I hallucinate because of dreams, and then there's times that I don't. But I swear that we got taken to some sort of beer factory as well, and someone picked the the blue beer because they thought it was cool. Turns out it was the non-alcoholic version. I've been wanting to live stream, but I don't know how I would do that through laptop. There's a lot of ways on YouTube that explain that. And it also, I guess, slightly depends if you have a PC or a iOS, like a MacBook. I personally have a MacBook, but it runs pretty well. It runs fine. The only thing is my internet connection, which I'm trying to fix. That's like a whole nother can of worms. I had to send back my Ethernet cable, by the way. I need to get a new one once I get a refund. I have no idea why it wasn't working. Like, I was actually so excited to have a stable connection for Halloween, but I don't know why it didn't work. I also hallucinate because of dreams. I know, right? Like, sometimes it's so hard for me to, like, think of reality and, like, dreams because sometimes dreams are that realistic. Did you have any dreams that specifically did that to you? I was so not long on your live stream. Yeah, I remember. How are you doing, Carolyn? I hope you're well. Would a mini PC work? I don't know what a mini PC is. Is it like a laptop or something? I mean, to stream a VTuber, all you would need is something that has a camera, like a okay quality camera, nothing too fancy, and just, I guess, a computer that can handle programs. Because I know sometimes, especially if it's a cheaper laptop, like you can only download like a few things, and the things that you download are super laggy. I felt that with Ethernet. My house is ancient, so the connections are bad. The thing is, like, I don't know if it's because I not too recently moved into this apartment, and I don't know if it's because of the router being a little bit older. So I don't know if I should invest in a router that has like 30,000 like antennas, so it reaches my room, but then again, it's like not too far away from my room, so like streaming room, so I don't understand why it's being so slow. So maybe an Ethernet cable would work well. The problem is, I don't know if the cable wasn't working or it was the adapter. I have a MacBook Air, and I was definitely confused. Maybe it was the adapter not fully being able to handle the Ethernet stream. My school day was so bad. Why bad? Oh, boring. What did you do at school today? Oh my god, poop document. Hi, Ren. How are you doing? What have you been up to? I vividly remember that I went on a week trip to a party street with the family, and I ate Nutella every day. Oh my god. Oh my god, somebody told me the other day that they used to eat Nutella porridge for breakfast. Is that a thing? I'm not a porridge person personally. When I was a kid, I used to have like milk porridge or whatever. I don't know what it's called like in English. But, I don't know. I don't like milky food like that anymore. Except cheese. I love cheese. But I just can't seem to get to know if it actually happened. Not gonna lie, you should ask your family member. Would it be surprising that you eat Nutella? Like, ate Nutella every day? We love originality. We love originality. finished the last animated part of Moral of the Story. It's unfortunately background time. Oh my god. By the way, I saw beautiful angle. Forgot to comment at all about it. I went to bed quite late last night. I woke up at 5 in the morning too. Nutella and peanut butter is amazing together. To be fair, they're both nuts, so that makes sense. That's like double nut sandwich. I used to eat porridge as a kid. I've never eaten porridge in my life. Yeah, I only ate it as a kid too. Like, it was something easy to cook, I guess. A porridge that I don't mind if I had the chance to eat right now would probably be like pumpkin and corn porridge, which is actually pretty good. Peanut butter and hagel slag. What is that? How do I pronounce it, by the way? Not gonna lie, I realized the angle different from the storyboard, but that's okay. Oh, that's fine. That happens to me so many times. Sometimes I feel too lazy and I just like change it up. I did so much walking today. It's actually crazy. From like 10 in the morning to like 2. I was like walking around my entire town. By the way, what's with jobs just doing everything online application wise? Isn't that crazy? Like, you can't go and you can't like ask for a job anymore. Now you have to go on their websites and make accounts and stuff so they can sell your data 1,000,000,000%. Like, the amount of times that I had to hear a person saying, just go to our website. In the school, my friend was so... What's subclone? Oh, geez, your friend fell? He went to the hospital? I hope they're all right. Hagler slag Hagler slag. That last part sounds funny as hell. I despise applying for jobs, bruh. And some places they want you to email them. I know! Dude, the amount of times that I have not gotten... what's a soft G? No hag. Hi, Orion. How are you doing today? Hag. Oh, okay. Hag. Like that. But honestly, I literally saw one place that was allowing physical application. It was crazy. I remember back in the day you could just go and they gave you a job. Now it's all like 1 million websites, please. It's extremely infuriating. Like, there was this one place and they told me, oh, we don't have any jobs available. We haven't hired anyone in over a year. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm so tired of trying to apply online because half of the time, the jobs don't even reply to you, which is quite infuriating, by the way. And second of all, like I tried to apply for this one specific job, and they had multiple vacancies open, but the company said you can only apply for one job. So like, for example, if I applied in one job in a different part of like town, London, and then I applied for a job in the same company but in a different sector, I can't do that. Isn't that ridiculous? I can't like apply for multiple sectors like offices. But also, my email's name is Sarcastic Slothful. I don't even know people could see the username until my college professor told me. Oh my god, mine was really bad. Mine was like... I won't say the actual name because I don't want my old email to get found out, but it was along the lines of like Shadow Wolf. And I kept it for the longest time, by the way. I stopped using it around 2021. And then I started using a more professional email. Oops. Well, now to be fair, I have like 1 million different emails. I made so many because I wanted to, like, back in the day when you can play games on Facebook, I used to make so many emails so I can make Facebook accounts, so then I could, like, give myself gifts. That's what I did. But nowadays, I don't even know if you can play games on Facebook anymore. I feel like after the death of Flash, like, it doesn't exist anymore. Bro, you know mine is bad. Not gonna lie, yours is less worse than mine. Mine is like emo wolf lord. Like, what the hell? Mine was like crying for edgy. Sparkling wolf 123. Oh my god, I have a regular commissioner and their name was the Dark Wolf Lord 9000. Oh my god, I love that. Not gonna lie, they should bring back names like that. Evil Wolf King. Hey guys, it's the Evil Wolf King here. The Dark Red Wolf. Dude, I kind of miss when everybody was cringe and free. Nowadays, you can't do anything anymore. Well, I guess you can. And then you can find yourself quite a niche community like that. But I feel like everything is so, like, the same nowadays, if you know what I mean. I kind of miss the old DeviantArt too. Like, when they updated it, that ruined my entire life. I was actually like distraught, and I'm still distraught. I remember like I had so many friends on DeviantArt, and I like had like a little small like group in there, and people would post and people would interact so much, and people would make custom profiles, people would code. It was great. People would make groups, people made closed species, even though that's so stupid in my opinion. How can you like close a species? I get if you like had to pay with DeviantArt points, but then there's like, I heard this one story of the most expensive closed species commission, and I swear to God it was at least like 1,000 something, and it turned out poop. My internet is so bad when I'm not in the chat anymore. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My internet is really bad too, not gonna lie. I loved DeviantArt back in my childhood. Same goes for Tumblr, to be honest. I remember people in Artist Alley had big following on Tumblr. I am so sad that like those kind of like sites just like are perishing. I personally don't know. Well, I don't feel like there is a meaning in community and in apps anymore, if you know what I mean. Like, even Instagram back in the day felt a bit different. But spaces like Tumblr and DeviantArt felt especially special in that way because it was mostly specific for creatives and just alternative people, if you know what I mean. I feel like the only sense of community I can find right now is literally just like YouTube, which is not bad in itself because now you can interact and you can post on like a community tab. Like, I feel like YouTube nowadays is way more interactive than it was, let's say, like 10 years ago, even though it was already super interactive and people found ways to interact. But you can literally just like use it as a social platform now. You can post every day. You can have people comment on your wall, and you know, you can stream and stuff like from your phone. You can make shorts. Even though I do despise the short kind of algorithm, if you know. Like, I don't like scrolling personally. Even though I do trap inside of it sometimes. Oh my god, hi Rink, what's up? Sorry, I'm grabbing a sandwich. Ooh, what kind of sandwich? Earthquake? That's crazy. Are you okay? TikTok community punish anyone who's different. That's why I'm staying out of TikTok. I don't know. I've never got into TikTok, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong. I've tried it before, and I do have an account, and I did post on it a couple times, like shit posts and stuff. But I just never got into it. I'm not a big fan of people that post on there. And also, as Ren said, I feel like our community there is extremely toxic. I prefer the community of like artists on YouTube because I feel like it's like a mix, if you know what I mean, of people. And I feel like people are genuinely just more supportive on YouTube, even though there are toxic communities on YouTube as well. I just feel like art is way more supported on here. And also, I feel like TikTok is more attention grabby and more like trend wise instead of whatever content you really want. What we doing right now? YouTube recommended me your live stream to me. Oh, well, I'm gonna start drawing some character designs in a second. Well, exploring character designs. I have this like old idea. Oh, not old. It's like a year old. Oh my god, it's a year old now. But yeah, I have this idea, and I've been at a seminar the other day, and they were talking about all their like projects and stuff, and I'm like, I had one project, but I never really finished it. So I'm gonna be revamping some character designs because I don't like them. They feel a bit aged. Bro, I eat midnight snack, and the midnight snack is popcorn. Oh my god, I love popcorn. What kind of popcorn is it? Like with butter or just salt? Does California get a lot of earthquakes? Oh my god, it's Harry. Hi. I never installed TikTok. I'm so Sigma for that. That is pretty Sigma, actually. I have it on my phone, but I never open it. Sometimes, like, I get sent links of TikTok videos that my friends do, and when I try to open without TikTok app on my phone, I get sent straight to the App Store, which is so annoying and infuriating, by the way. I can't open it and watch in browser because I get directed straight to TikTok App Store. It's like Twitter. I don't even bother with Twitter anymore. I don't even bother opening links on Twitter anymore because you can't even look at anything on that website without it forcing you to get an account. And also, Twitter is just so cancerous. I installed TikTok one time, but the app is so predatory. The TikTok's ad never stop. To be fair, the YouTube ads are pretty bad too. But I feel like there's way more predators on TikTok. There's way bigger of a younger audience on TikTok. I know there's quite a lot of it on YouTube, but I feel like a lot more younger people are more inclined to get TikTok because it's like a trendy app, if you guys know what I mean. I'm almost finished with one novel. It's called Villains Destined to Die. Oh my god. Is it good? What's the plot? That's so interesting. Oh, tell me about it. I gotta reassign my OCs because I haven't drawn regularly in 3 months. That is so real. I recently have been having plans of uncovering my toy house because I have not opened that god-forsaken website in so long, and I want to recode it and actually dust off my characters. And maybe even give my Vtube a proper reference sheet because she barely has any art. I made this Vtube model without a reference. I just winged it. My OC design Loki hasn't changed in 2 years. Same, to be fair. Jeez, this character is basically this Vtube is basically 2 years old. I just realized. Yeah, my Twitter used to be amazing. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Ooh, popcorn with sugar and salt. Sweet popcorn. Hi, orangutan. How are you doing? I have these starlight strings in my room. I want to put them in my room for Christmas. I don't like my current strung lights. Do it. I have LEDs in my room so I can change color of them. Tape them on your window. Hell yeah. Also, hi, Source. Are you guys working on any personal projects? I have a webtoon called Shooting Star Silica if you guys like sci-fi action comedy. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I might actually check it out. I personally had a project idea, but then I stopped. And now I'm really tempted to properly start doing it again. Because I got through some small stages of character design, but I don't like them anymore. But I haven't properly storyboarded or made any kind of background ideas or thumbnails either. I need to properly think about it. Villainess Destined to Die is so teehee. It's a romance and it's written actually well, even though it's kind of in reverse harem. Oh, interesting. Ooh, swimming. Do you like swimming? I love swimming. I wish I had access to a pool. Also, did you start that Discord community yet? Yes, I have. I'm going to post the link after the stream. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I didn't feel too well, unfortunately. I don't want to keep using my painter's tape. Stuff is pricey. Yeah, I don't use my painter's tape. Not gonna lie, it never holds anything except the paint off my canvas. I haven't updated since I got a job, sadly, but I've been having brainstorms of it recently. That's good. That's what's important. I'm honestly looking for like a better position right now, cause the economy is not looking so good at all. But who knows? Fingers crossed. I get another opportunity that actually genuinely manages to work with my schedule. Cause I'm already working a job, but that job is not paying enough, which is sad. But yeah, I used to work as a bartender, and like had to do night shifts. I worked from 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. It was the worst. I don't think I can do night shifts anymore because I'm gonna exhaust myself. What sucks about comics is you can get writer's block and art block at the same time. That's the problem, honestly. Like, just in general with being an artist, and I hate that. Sometimes you get so burnt out. But what I love, not gonna lie, is like when I fizzle out, I draw, and sometimes my art is better. I feel like that's because when you like don't do it, but you can still consume a lot of art media, it's pretty good. By the way, when are you streaming again? Oh, I'm streaming next week on Wednesday. I was supposed to stream yesterday, however, unfortunately, I didn't feel too well. No, the economy is awful. My dad was asking me to dig into my savings. Dude, you have savings? I used to have savings, and I used to be so good at it, but then with the recent move and looking for a new job, I almost don't have any, and that's like scary. Like, I've been trying to find a good job that's like, I don't need to break my back for, and it pays decent. Cuz I honestly can't do working at a bar anymore. I hate it. I hate it's like babysitting. People are just getting drunk and you're there sober. Not only that, it's like you have to stand on your like legs basically for hours and hours. That genuinely like got me into one of my legs is kind of fucked. Oh yes, making webtoons makes you grow your skills 5 times faster. Dude, I need to like focus on a project because that's how you get good. You have to have a goal. Yeah, people, oh my god, I remember people constantly used to ask me if I could draw them. Not gonna lie, I remember the amount of times that I would like post my animations. People would be like, can you animate my movie idea? By the way, I'm not paying you. Like, no. Job burnout is real. Dude, like after I quit that job because it got too ridiculous, I probably slept for like 2 to 3 months straight. Like, I was asleep. I would trust you with alcohol, Vesna. Loki seems like someone who would be a good with alcohol. It's like sleep for alcohol build. It's like how I didn't expect her to swear a lot, but the fuck counter. Yeah. Oh my god, the fuck counter was so funny. To be fair, I guess I guess my Vtube looks a bit innocent, if you know what I mean. The few times that I have been going out past recently, I have been pretty good. I feel like I don't rush anymore. When I was younger, I'd be like, "Oh my god. Yay." But now that I'm a bit older, I prefer just chilling. There's no need to rush. Plus, waking up the next morning is just like horrendous. I used to drop people for free. Oh my god. Me too. That's how I started gaining like a small following back when I was younger. I used to have like 3 slots every week or so open, and I would just drop people. Somehow the movie team that approached us. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I think about them a lot. I think about the comment I got as well in one of my videos asking if I can animate the movie too. Probably not, because I don't think Vesna ever learned to drink. Aren't you like 15? Or something? You sound like you have experience. To be fair, I'm Slavic. It's in my blood. Now I'm at that age where I cannot function unless I have been paid. Dude, never, to be fair, like, anybody, like, that's listening to this, never take work for free, even if it's, like, your favorite YouTuber. Never do that. Never get paid in a promotion or something like that, because you should be genuinely compensated for that, for your work. No matter how much you look up to the person. Oh yeah, when Walmart fired me, I was sleeping like a bear after. Literally hibernating. My sister's rabbit is roaming next door. It's legit scary. He's gonna eat you. Vesna curses all the time on call. My poor innocent ears curse with their words. Dude, I probably swear more than I breathe in my free time. It's pretty bad. It growl, bites, kicks, and can scream. Dude, it's gonna bite your toe off. They say take your time. What's the rush? Ooh. He's gonna bite you. Is he a boy, by the way? And is he fixed? Because maybe that's why he's aggressive. Well, if he's not fixed. Vest drinks a lot on call. Don't expose me. What I do in my free time is my free time. Sometimes I question if this channel is child friendly. I mean, it never was child friendly to begin with. Not gonna lie. I'm not particularly trying to cater to a specific age demographic. And plus, there's quite a few people that are old and have jobs. Most VTubers are not child friendly. Slavic, I'm American but half Polish. Hell yeah. Dude, I love Slavic people. They're the best. Also, the paywall weeds out the rudest people ever, I swear. What do you mean by the paywall? Oh, like when you try and get paid for something and the people don't want to pay for it, they become aggressive kind of way. Because that happened to me so many times when I told people that you need to pay for my stuff and my art, and they're like, what do you mean? It takes you 2 seconds. Well, that's a reason why it costs money, because it took me like 1 million years to get to the point where I can do it in 2 seconds. When are you begin to draw? Oh, literally, sorry, like 1 second. Completely forgot, was yapping too much. One moment. Let me just set this up quickly. Okay, perfect. I need to, whoops. There. Because I swear, people I draw for free, they ask for so many alterations and changes. I know, they have the audacity of literally just asking for so much stuff. It's wild. I remember I used to do free, like, gifts back in the day of characters. No, the bunny is just weird. Don't know, like, if I approach it, it runs away, and if I pet it, it melts. What? But it like starts chasing me if I walk away from it. Like when the cats attack the thing that move. Oh, that's pretty funny. I stopped drawing free art because I drew for a girl. She lost the drawing the next day, and she had the audacity to ask for a no one for free. And I said no, and she got so mad at me. Dude, I hate how they don't, like, some people just genuinely don't even value your, like, time and effort that you do. I absolutely despise that. What pen should I do it with? Probably this one. I like smaller pens. I had a dude demand free art in my DMs once. I wanted a human skull or something. For music, I don't know. Like, dude, I'm not a fucking human artist. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, there was this... By the way, guys, there was this person that literally, like, approached me and, Loonlings one time. Specifically to, like, asking for free, like, animation for their, for their project or whatever. Did they get angry? I don't remember. Oh my god, you remind me of a guy in my DMs too. He asked for a free YouTube profile pic, and I did, and he thought I did it because I liked him, and he was acting very sus. So I blocked him after he flashed me? Dude. What the hell? Oh my god. I swear to God, some guys on, not even on the internet, just when you interact with some guys, I swear, you just being there existing makes them think that you like them. Gonna do... Actually... I have a better idea. Gonna use my skills of animation school. Gonna do some silhouettes. Ugh. Why is it like that? Okay, that's fine. The Angel movie and the Balta movie. What do you gonna draw? I'm gonna be drawing a wolf. Trying to design a wolf. So I'm gonna do some silhouettes first. By the way, silhouettes are very common in animation when you're trying to come up with a character design. You like draw little thingies. They're not really meant to be perfect, but it makes your brain storm. And then you kind of, from there, start creating a character. This one, I kind of want to be pretty buff, but then pretty small at the end body. Because maybe, like, he's super buff, but then he's, like, starving because he's a wild animal. That's a bit awkward. If I make him a bit thinner. Nope. Want that spikiness to the shape. Okay, that's fine. There was a few people that asked from the server that asked you. Yeah, they literally, so many people were asking. Some dude asked me on Discord to make an NSFW server. Lots of trauma followed. Jesus Christ. I'm sad that you only got 5 people who stream? Oh, you mean 5 people that are watching? Oh, that's fine. I don't mind. It's fun to talk with all of you. I drew a Musk Deer profile picture because I was supposed to join the Vest Nation, but I fell asleep before the stream. Oh my god, you made a Musk Deer profile picture? That's actually so cute. Dude. Musk Army. Musk Deer Army. Unite. Okay, wait. Wolves have weird tails. How do I draw this? Okay, we got one character. They would nostalgia bait people with known IPs. They somehow got Blue Maroon on the team for artists for a while. I remember they also got they managed to talk to Sciala or whatever the person's name is. I love drawing when watching other people draw. It's so much fun. Dude, same. It actually like motivates me a little bit sometimes. Okay, this one I'm gonna make more sleek, but I think that's gonna make it look like a fox instead, unfortunately. That's kind of a fox shape. Why are you kind of looking like a rhino? I don't like this head. The designs kind of look similar though. Wait. What if I make this extra pointy? Ooh. Got that kind of shape idea already. Okay, this one's pretty good. Super buff but starving. Hi Zairi, how are you doing? What is autocorrect to ballers? You love the V letter, I guess. Dude, yeah, I don't know. It's like the company that it brings sometimes. Especially like most people that you don't really like want to talk with on stream or like don't vibe with, they just don't watch. And then people that kind of like what you're doing and you like similar vibe, I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, just kind of end up staying. Like, the worst that happens is some kid comes in and starts spamming. And then you just block him. Dude, how to lag? Used to be so good at drawing wall flags. Now look at me. My profile picture is a cool car with pop-up lights. Is it like a Miata? Best, you need to set up a chatbot to advertise a server, as well as stream notifications. Oh, I do have stream notifications on, actually. They sometimes pop up. I think they do work. I've seen them work like a couple of times. I did not think of the Discord server chatbot though. I'm scared of tomorrow because my teacher has alcohol problems and sometimes he hits me and he is a creep when he come into class. What do you think I have to do? Talk to an adult. Like, do you have like a school principal or like school nurse? Like school doctor? Talk to the school doctor. What's a subwoofer? Amazing posture. I know, posture 1 million. I'm good too, actually. It's raining so much here, but you know, when you're home and it's kind of dark outside, it feels really cozy. This is so cool. Have you drawn an African wild dog? I have not, but guess what? I literally saw him a couple of weeks ago for the first time in my life. Might actually try and check out their postures because they look cool. Might take him for a reference. Dude, what is with these legs? I do not like him. I'm guessing they'll have to like blend in because they're so close together. Are you drawing on your phone or through a display tablet? Through one of the display tablets. I do draw on my phone sometimes, but I prefer a bigger screen rather than a small one. But there's no sound. I have no idea why the sound isn't working. It's kind of strange. Not a Miata. Wait, oh my god, your profile picture. Let me see. Oh my god. I gotta see it. Wait. Oh my god, it's so cute, dude. Wait, what is the little thingy say? Like the little red pin. Oh, I can't see it. It's so cute though. Oh my god, I love it. That is strange. I have no idea why there's no sound. You have no idea what it is? It kind of looks like a Saturn as well. I forgot the exact model, but it was called Saturn something. It's raining so much. Like, it's actually, like, pissing down. It's really bad. I wish there was thunder, though. Like, I have not heard any proper thunder in a while. By the way, these legs are horrific. How do I fix them, guys? I'll just have to put this dude for the side. I'm gonna look at some references of wolves. What other shape? Should I do like... It's kind of ugly. Small ears or big ears? Medium ears? Let me do just a random doodle of him. Why is his head like that? What the hell, Leon? Ew. That's gross. Do you have dogs or is this stream possessed? There's dogs? What's the display tablet name? It's literally a Wacom one. I got it for like 50 quid on Amazon. But if you want a more cheaper alternative, you can still get a Wacom one, but an older version. The only downside from the older version is that it's much heavier. What did I say? Like caviar, heavier than the newer versions. But it is definitely affordable. It says vote Vesna. Oh my god. Vesnation. Hell yeah. That is crazy. 1 million. I have no idea who Subwoofer is. I mean, Subwoofer is, if he's a singer, definitely copyrighted. So this is for a project. I won't be able to. Why am I getting a speaker? Unfortunately, would not fit my vibe. They do look cool though. £50, not too bad. That's like 66 USD. Yeah, if you don't have a tight budget, it's not too expensive, you know. And it's pretty good. I have a what's it called? One of those tablets that come with a screen. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably should check in on it. But I use the smaller tablet more than my tablet with the screen. Because personally, I move around a lot at the moment. I don't have like a designated studio, and it has so many cords and stuff that I don't particularly have a lot of space. That's like one problem with those big tablets. You need to have so much space for it. However, it's pretty good. Like, genuinely, sometimes it's really fun to animate, and I probably should use it more for animation because it just feels more natural. Bye, Source. Thanks for joining. Have a great rest of your day. I saw a really cool dog. My neighbor was outside with their hunting dog, and it was off the leash, and it saw me, but instead of even approaching me, it didn't even bark. Yeah, those dogs sometimes are well trained. After its owner said come, it followed the instructions. It was so cool. Trained dogs are like that. Dude, some well-trained dogs are crazy. Yeah, Belgian Malinois are so tough though. You gotta like definitely put so much work and effort into it. I want a German Shepherd though. Also, a lot of work and effort. But I feel like Belgian Malinois are just crazy. Like, there was this video that I saw the other day of literally one doing, like, running up an incline, biting, like, a toy, and then doing a flip. I'm gonna follow you on Instagram later. Oh, thank you so much. I probably should post there more often. YouTube is, like, my favorite platform at the moment. Why is this kind of looking like a fox? I'll keep this. What can I make this? Maybe make it like more square. Wolves are more squarish. Fox are more triangly. Why does that kind of look like a paint dog? Like, oh my god. Like, let me move this a little bit. That looks like a paint dog. Just like add a little eye. Ta-da! What's your Insta name? I can't find it. It's over there up top, where the Discord is. It's VVV. Maybe it's too small. _ ESNA. Need to. Whoa! Zoom in 3000. Ooh. Whoops. Whatever, deleted it. What if I take inspiration from like medieval paintings and stuff? Like, do you guys know how like they have wolves specifically drawn in like old manuscripts and stuff? Hi Harry, how you doing? I really like the sharpiness. Old medieval wolf art. Dude, I swear to God, when I like Google anything at all now, it's freaking stupid AI. Like, you can't even use Google properly anymore. It's all crappy AI now. Wait, really? Does that actually work? That is crazy. I'm gonna try that next time. Thank you for the shout, by the way. I had no idea you could do that. I thought I was like stuck with it forever. I'm not gonna lie, I love how they drew animals back in the day. And like made them look very, I don't know, shapy. One time I googled if it was safe to do so and so. AI said yes, and the article under it said no. Oh my god! It reminds me of like a meme that was a while ago where it's like, "Is it okay to eat glue with your pizza?" And it's like, yes, glue is actually really, really good for you. It's the most popular topping for your pizza. I swear. Also, AI does this thing where it's like, you Google like this, like something for like, is X and Y the same thing? And it's like, no, X and Y are not the same thing. But something similar to X is Y. And it's like, dude, you literally just said it's basically the same thing, but like the highlighted part is like, no. It's a lot of like things like, I don't know, sometimes specific foods, or like maybe, I don't know even how to describe. When you're learning a program and you're asking if it's the same thing, like if you're like on a different version, and if you ask, like, for example, is linking bones the same as flexi binding? And it's like, no, they're not the same as flexi binding, but it's the same as flexi binding. It always freaking says that. I know it might be a specific issue. Maybe I'm the only one that freaking does that. Well, has that. I went on DeviantArt because one creator mostly posts their comic there, and the whole time it was spamming these $11 a month for weekly AI. Jeez. And I wasn't watching any sus stuff. It was immediately recommending pay corn. Dude, not gonna lie, it's genuinely so sad how much corn there is just in anything that you see. And I feel extremely sad that really young people have to see that stuff without a warning. Not saying that back in the day it was necessarily that much avoidable as well, but I swear, like, you actually had a choice between not being able to see it. Like, now you could be scrolling on YouTube and you would get this AI corn bot talking to you advertisement. Like, and it's like normalized. I don't understand how, like, that's deemed all right in our society now. I know that, like, obviously there should be restrictions and stuff, and it's technically the parents' fault, but it's also these big companies that just allow it. Once I asked Google's AI something like, was 2022 3 years ago? And it's like, no, 22 was 3 years ago. Like, yeah, it literally says some of the stupidest things sometimes. It's extremely infuriating. Now they got AI corn SMH. Dude, that's the reason, unfortunately, why AI will never leave us. Like, it's too late now, because if you could make corn with it, then people are gonna use it, unfortunately. That's the market nowadays. That's really sad. There's a lot of violations AI is doing to be fair. I've heard people already being harassed with AI generated blackmail. Yep. And they only made small laws about it because I think it was Katy Perry or something that got AI generated like posts made of her and videos, and they only made laws because of that. But like when it's a normal person, when it happens to a normal person, nobody cares. It's really sad. It's also kind of crazy. I literally like had a conversation with like 2 lawyers the other day, specifically lawyers dealing with small cases like copyright claims and uh property, like as in creative property, art, and all that kind of stuff. And they literally said that half of the world doesn't even fucking know what the laws are right now. That's how bad it is right now. There's not even like secure laws. They're all kind of making it up as they go, which is so scary to me as a person that likes to have 1 million plans. A, B, C, D, if everything goes wrong type thing, you know? It's really weird that like they're not even thinking about anything. Well, probably they are. They're just not allowing people to think and push the ideas through just to kind of reap all the benefits as fast as they can before something major happens, even though there's already a lot of major cases. Those emoji ads, what are emoji? I have no idea. Teachers used to say don't trust Wikipedia, don't use it, and now teachers are like just don't use ChatGPT to do your work. Dude, to be fair, I never understood why Wikipedia is not allowed to be sourced. Like, sure, you can technically edit it, but it's moderated quite a bit. And also, through a lot of sections, it's sourced. So you can literally, like, press on the linked source next to it and it pops up. So, like, I don't understand why you can't use it. And also, not gonna lie, when I freaking try to read any other scientific paper, sometimes I like to dabble in things. Like, I have a guilty pleasure of reading sometimes about paleontology and stuff, or like literature. And I'm trying to get to the specific essay I want to read, and I need to pay like 1 bajillion freaking pounds to read this essay. Like, I know the person probably like worked really hard, no offense, but how am I supposed to get smart if I can't read it? And also, schools don't particularly care to provide you with that money to read that one paper that you need. Emoji is like an AI chatbot app or something. Oh my god, reminds me of chat AI, character AI. Is that it? I remember everybody was going crazy about it. Oh, sweet summer child. There's a first for everything. There was this when I was streaming one time. Some of the people in this chat made a swear counter. It was pretty funny. I don't even know how to use ChatGPT, lol. I have used ChatGPT a couple of times when it first came out, and usually they were mostly made for testing. For example, like trying to play chess with ChatGPT is the most horrific experience in the world because ChatGPT starts to have glitches, it doesn't remember anything, it starts lying. Like, oops. It's pretty bad. That's like, if, I'm sorry, if it can't even play chess with me, it's definitely not reliable. Not that I would use it anyways, because it has extreme repercussions of usage, specifically based on our environment, like the amount of water and stuff it uses. I've seen there's a video of it on YouTube. A couple has like a house in rural America, not particularly nowhere, but they bought a house, and then Meta came in and built a data center for their AI. They like bought out the fields and everything from other people's houses, and now they literally don't have any water, like constant running water, I mean. And the water that comes out of their tap is like brown and used and polluted. And the city council is not even doing anything about it. But it's kind of extremely sad how just like you can be just like fucked over just because you're existing somewhere, and then this big corporation just comes. And I can't believe that it takes 100 words of AI text is like a bottle of water. Personally, I am not a big fan of character AI in general. Like, I used to, if I wanted to like RP, I used to RP with people on like Skype or like Discord when Discord came out. But back in the day, you could also like, you would make like an account on Instagram and RP like in Instagram DMs. Like make a group and stuff. Or write fan fictions. Like there's so many fan fictions out there. I feel like AI in that sense limits your creativity in a way. And social interaction, most of all. Maybe creativity not so much, but social interaction definitely. I had a group project about a swamp that occurs in Finland, and we're supposed to tell about the animals, and my group got like the rarest biome, and we could only find one bug from Wikipedia. That's crazy. Swamps are cool. Is it like a bog or swamp? I mean, filters are good to keep stuff safe for work and all, but it would censor even the slightest graphic stuff. I mean, the thing is, there's always, I don't know, I personally don't particularly have a crazy opinion about role-playing AI, but I personally just, I don't know, I don't like him, because in the end, it always, for most people, ended up being about NSFW and overexposure. Exposure of that, and it's not good, especially when, well, it's not good for any age, honestly, being exposing to so much NSFW. Wasn't this like lithium battery factories that was banned because the flames cannot extinguish? I don't know, actually. But they found a loophole to avoid the restriction and stuff. That's so crazy. I don't know too much details about what specifically is causing the water to become dirty. But that specific video that I was talking about, all it really did was show the damages that meta centers are causing. And that's it. It was pretty short and sweet. Well, not sweet, but you guys know what I mean. The wiki had like one sighting in the whole country 200 years ago, but we couldn't find anything else, so we made it work. To be fair, if there's so much limited, just like facts, I am not sure why they gave you such a tough task. Man, I'm guilty of using AI to RP, and yeah, honestly, it's really bad. Since I've kind of forgotten how to interact socially since. Honestly, it wasn't even SFW, but if you try to make something like a fight or something, could censor anything. So it became like so boring. I heard that it would do like even like blood or like I've heard of it doing stuff like that. Like just a person bleeding. Not even in a too particularly graphic way. But yeah, I try and stay away from AI. I honestly just this is not like everyone, but people that are super reliant on AI, be it to find entertainment or to book them a trip or do directions and stuff, I feel like they lose. Oh, what's the right word? I don't want to be too mean. Like, critical thinking and sensibility. Like, in a sense that, like, when they're put in a situation where they need to think for themselves, they take too long to think. Like, there's nothing wrong with taking your time and thinking about some subject, but when you use your brain like a lot, you tend to accomplish some tasks much faster because of that pattern that you have of thinking. But I feel like when a person is too reliant on AI, it kind of gets disturbed, like that pattern of thinking. And then when a situation rises up that just suddenly came up, the person just glitches. I don't know how else to explain. I've had so many people that were like, "Oh, this can't be real because ChatGPT said it's not real." It's crazy. Yo, ChatGPT, should I go to Mackey's today? And ChatGPT is like, yes, have McDonald's. Have 1 million McDonald's. Like, it constantly agrees with you. A lot of big corporations are poisoning the land. I know. It's really sad how people are not just aware of that. And one thing I genuinely despise in this era of just humanity in general is the fact that we have so much technically free education. There's the internet. So much free resources about global warming and the amount of trash in the ocean, like Trash Island and stuff. And yet people choose to ignore that. Just because their favorite, I don't know, TikToker said that. Don't know how people just do that. I honestly didn't know how bad corporations are until I watched Lavender Town video where she was drawing evil corporation as characters. Oh my god, I haven't watched Lavender Town in so long. They lose their sense of decision making, gets rid of free thinkers. Yeah, like people who think out of the box. Literally. People are so reliant on ChatGPT. Specifically, like, the amount of people that I've seen that, for example, do their CVs. And for people that don't know what a CV is, like a resume. Like for work. They completely generate their CVs with ChatGPT. And then obviously they get flagged for using ChatGPT. And they're like, oh my god, how did this happen? And also, when you get the job, how the hell are you supposed to, like, do anything if you just got ChatGPT to do everything for you? And I've seen so many videos of kids on the internet bragging about them using ChatGPT for work. I saw one dude complaining about ChatGPT giving him the wrong answers on a test he was cheating on. Oh my god. What a fool. It's like The Matrix. I love referencing this movie so much. I love it so much. I'm not gonna lie, when you said that, it reminds me of God, what's it called? Those people that are like, we're in the Matrix, bro. Just wake up. Like those, like, internet bros. No offense, just it reminded me because they reference the Matrix so much. Good movie, by the way. Nothing wrong with the movie. The movie's great. Red pills? Yeah, red pill. Dude, I remember working with a person that loved watching Andrew Tate, and unfortunately he had a girlfriend. No wonder his girlfriend broke up with him after he started watching Tate. I keep thinking about this video of Andrew Tate, and he's like, when your girlfriend asks you, let's go movies. No movies. I'm locked in. I don't know, something like, I'm locked in. I'm in the trenches. Stand by me. and enjoy the fruits of my labor. I fucking laugh at that shit so much. There's this account on Instagram that posts that clip daily. It's so funny. And he like speeds it up and slows it down. I'm gonna go EPDP, little sleepy. Good night, gang. Peace and love. Like that one guy's name. That's one stream. See ya. Oh my god. Thank you for joining, Rin. Have a great rest of your night. There was this other one, I don't know what it was. It was like, how many times a week do you gamble? And the other guy's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week. And he's like, what? I gamble 2-3 times a day. We gotta raise those numbers up, bro, or some shit. It's so funny. I can't believe they're real. Let's go gambling. Oh, damn it. Dude, I keep thinking about those old people that gamble. I saw a video of like one old person putting $20,000 in the fucking slot machine. If I need to start like a thing, if a gambling person feels like gambling, but in the long run they should put the money, they should send me the money, and then they're gonna gamble what I'm gonna do with the money. Or like they're gonna gamble if I'm gonna make it in life or not. Hello there, I'm just wondering if you can give me any tips for digital art and traditional art on my channel so I can make it look better. Honestly, biggest thing ever is don't throw away your artwork. Like, I know it might sound silly, but I remember my teacher got really, like my art teacher got really mad at me one time for ripping out my pages or throwing out my art, and I didn't really understand why, but it's the thought of process. Even if something didn't work out, you can understand the mistakes you made in that piece, and then you can also compare yourself in the long run. For example, like I sometimes like to look at my older art, even if it's like a week old, redraw that thing, and then see how much I improved even in that little span of time. And also, just don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you gotta just chill and enjoy art, even though it sometimes feels like a race to improve. I feel like the most fun I've had with art when I was like really, really young. I keep getting ads for gambling sites on YouTube. You should gamble. The house never wins. Trust me, the house never ever wins. I should do a YouTube experiment where I pretend I'm gambling and ask other gamblers for extra dollar and see how many London dollars I get. Oh my god, it might actually work. Hell yeah, put the whole house on. $12 billion. Yes. There's this one streamer. He literally like has a really bad gambling addiction, and the amount of times he completely like won his debt off, but then he didn't decide to pull out of the game, so he just lost all of that money and he got even into more debt. It's so dumb. And every time he like calls his mom, that like, oh mom, look, I won, I don't need to like worry about my debt anymore, and then he like loses. It's so dumb. If you have too many scraps of papers with drawings, I recommend gluing them all on empty pages of abandoned sketchbook, like little scrapbook. Very resourceful in my opinion. That's what I do. Sometimes I like to draw on random bits of paper, cause I feel pretty bad drawing in my sketchbook sometimes, which I shouldn't, cause I have quite a perfectionist view on sketchbooks, which is another thing you shouldn't. You should do whatever in your sketchbook. It's for you to get better. But yeah, and then I just glued in the pieces I liked. I saw that guy when I was watching Turkey Tom. It's so sad. Yeah, it's crazy. Not gonna lie, I met people, not in real life, but like on the internet, on Discord, that what they would do every single day is like they would wake up, they would watch some person on YouTube being like, yo, this is my gambling game, guys, this is how I get good. So after doing 50,000 push-ups and washing my face in cold ice water, I sat down and I'm gambling, and this is my gambling game plan. And then he would try and gamble. It's so dumb. And then in his part-time, he would steal Minecraft accounts. So stupid. I think the gambling gods are calling me. They are. They're whispering your name. Gamble away. Gamble away. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Even though it was quite short, it was only like 2 hours. I need to stream for longer. But I'm gonna end the stream here. Getting extremely tired. It's like 10 o'clock, 10:07. But thank you so much for joining. It's very nice talking to you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your night and rest of your week. I'm gonna be streaming next week on Wednesday and Thursday as usual. So I hope I see you guys there. Thank you so much. Bye.